bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now.
Oh, wow. Signing the bad boy.
The time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, you know, shrooms, everything.
Sheesh.
It looks like Diddy is asking him if he has a wire. Justin says no. Then Diddy checks to see if he has a wire. It looks like Diddy is asking him if he has a wire. Justin says no. Then Diddy checks to see if he has a wire.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing.
L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called.
I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
And then there's also this bizarre video of Kevin Hart interviewing Diddy, where Diddy says he and Usher used to wake up and wrestle when Usher was 10.
I mean, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early.
I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy. Nothing like fellowshipping, you know.
Right.
So we see each other around, but we don't get it. Usher, how you been, man? I've been seeing you so long.
How much did we drink?
Hey, Nick. Hey, Diddy, he gone.
He don't even know what's going on. You trying to say something, Usher?
I'm trying to say something.
What do you want to say?
I don't know if I should, but I'm trying.
Well, we drank a little bit. You drank a lot.
Because you drank that whole can of beer.
Yeah, you drank that beer. You drank 2 shots of tequila.
Yeah, right.
You drank Fired 1 up. Caipirosha.
Remember you said fired up?
Yeah.
That's your group, right? Fired up.
I like the
Fired up.
Your forehead is sweating like Uncle Leroy at the dinner table.
Good, selling out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my...
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
I'm not angry with Usher. He's a victim. But when you decide, hey, I can't beat him, so I'm going to join them.
I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills and smoking a blunt and starting my day. I basically said to myself, oh my God, if you're real, you get me through this season of stopping these pills and stuff, and if you do, I'll do the rest of the work.
Hey, the Messy Sweet Spot fam, thanks for swinging back. This isn't just another episode, it's a serious sit down about something that's been eating at me, and I bet it's been on your minds too. Before we dive in, I just want to say if you're here for the first time or you've been with us from the start, your support means everything. Hit that like to show some love, subscribe to stay connected, and ring that bell because this conversation, it's important. And I want you all in on it, down in the comments, sharing thoughts and spreading the word. Today, we're tackling a story that hits harder than most. It's about Justin Bieber, Usher, and Diddy. Now, this isn't gossip for gossip's sake. It's a wake-up call. Remember that young kid, Bieber, full of life and tunes that stuck in your head on loop? Then Usher brought him into the limelight, and suddenly Diddy's in the picture, but not in a way anyone expected. This is about more than just fame's price tag. It's about the shadows that stretch far behind the stage lights. We've all seen Bieber's battle with the darker side of life, the substances, the shift in who he seemed to be. And now whispers are turning into shouts about how Usher and Diddy played roles in this narrative. Roles that, frankly, don't sit right with anyone. They took advantage of Justin. They didn't protect him or love him. They damaged that man for life. There's talk about manipulation, about using Bieber's star for their own games. It's as unsettling as it sounds. Jaguar writes words throw Usher under the spotlight too, suggesting he's both a victim and later a participant in this twisted cycle. It makes you wonder what's going on behind those closed doors in the industry we love so much. And now, with Diddy's homes getting raided and all these old, uncomfortable videos popping back up, we're forced to look at Justin Bieber's struggles through a new lens. This isn't just about one star's fall from grace, it's a symptom of a much deeper, darker problem. The plot thickens when you consider last year's bombshell Bieber sold his entire music catalog for a whopping $200 million. Rumors are swirling that he's done with music, retired for good. But then, out of the blue, he features on Diddy's track Moments from the Love album off the grid. It's a move that's got everyone baffled. If Bieber's lost his passion for music, why appear on someone else's project, especially Diddy's? This brings us to the heart of today's conversation, Justin Bieber's complex relationship with Diddy. There's talk of a trauma bond or worse, being caught in Diddy's alleged manipulation schemes, and Diddy's tweet about their first meeting? It contradicts everything we know about how Bieber was discovered and introduced to the industry by Usher, not some chance encounter on a street corner. Bieber's story is a classic tale of a young talent thrust into the limelight, with Scooter Braun and Usher sculpting his path. Yet, as Justin's mom, Patty Millette, revealed, the deeper Usher and Scooter got involved, the further she was pushed out. It's a narrative we've seen play out time and again in the industry, parents sidelined as their children are whisked away, promises of wealth and fame dangling like carrots on a stick. And then there's the puzzling 48 hours Justin spent with Diddy. What was the purpose? Justin wasn't aiming to be a rapper. What wisdom was Diddy supposed to impart? It's a question that's left hanging, especially with videos surfacing that show Diddy being evasive about their activities. Diddy's history of spending considerable amounts of time with underage artists has raised more than a few eyebrows. What exactly was the motivation behind spending 48 hours with a 15-year-old Justin Bieber? We're all too familiar with Diddy's idea of a good time, and it's hard not to wonder why a 40-year-old man had such a vested interest in someone so young. Then there's the revelation about Diddy claiming to have had legal guardianship over Usher. Usher himself has talked about being shipped off to a place called Puffy Flavor Camp at just 13 or 14, a move orchestrated by M.R. Reed. The experiences Usher alludes to from those days are troubling, to say the least. And it doesn't stop there. Kevin Hart's interview where Diddy reminisces about wrestling with a 10-year-old Usher is beyond uncomfortable. It's downright alarming. This isn't just about nostalgia, it's about recognizing when something crosses the line from brotherly bonding into inappropriate territory. The dynamics between Diddy and these artists, especially as they've grown and seemingly distanced themselves from him, are telling. Clips of Diddy putting Usher and Justin on the spot about why they don't hang out like they used to do nothing but add layers to an already complex narrative. But perhaps the most concerning aspect of all this is the suggestion that Diddy introduced Justin Bieber to the party scene and substances at a young age. If true, the implications are massive, not just for Justin, but for the industry as a whole. The saga surrounding Justin Bieber, Diddy, and Usher is a tangled web of power, vulnerability, and accountability. It's a story that's not just disgusting and sad, as many have rightfully pointed out, but it's also a critical reflection of the darker undercurrents in the music industry. Justin Bieber's ordeal, whatever the full extent of it may be, has sparked sparked a vital conversation about healing, peace, and the daunting prospect of confronting those who may have wronged you. Sources whispering to In Touch Weekly hint at Justin's inner turmoil about addressing his past with Diddy publicly. It's a decision no one should have to make lightly, especially when it involves revisiting potentially traumatic experiences. Usher's role in this narrative is complex. On one hand, there's acknowledgement of him being a victim himself, thrust into Diddy's world at a tender age. Yet, on the other, there's a growing outcry for him to shoulder some responsibility, especially regarding his decision to introduce a young Justin to Diddy. Fans and critics alike are torn. Some see Usher as complicit, others view him as another piece in a much larger puzzle of exploitation and abuse of power. This situation forces us to confront the uncomfortable reality that young talents are often left at the mercy of industry giants, their vulnerability exploited, and their futures gambled away. The parental role in these narratives is equally distressing. The allure of fame and the promise of wealth can sometimes cloud judgment, leaving young stars to navigate treacherous waters with little protection. Justin's journey from the bubbly baby to a figure shadowed by his experiences serves as a stark reminder of the personal toll the industry can exact. The images and clips resurfacing, the whispers of parties and pressures, paint a picture of an industry in dire need of reform. So where do we stand, the Messy Sweet Spot crew? Will Justin find the strength to speak out? Is there a path to accountability for Usher, for Diddy, for the industry at large? And how do we protect the next generation of talent from suffering a similar fate? Drop your thoughts, your insights, and your hopes in the comments below. This isn't just a conversation, it's a call to action. A demand for change, for protection, for a music industry that nurtures its brightest stars instead of dimming their light. Remember to like, share, and comment to keep this crucial conversation going. Together, we can shine a light on the shadows, push for accountability, and ensure a safer path forward for the talents of tomorrow. Thanks for being here, for standing up, for not staying silent. Until next time, stay strong, stay engaged, and never lose hope for a better, brighter music industry. Peace out, the Messy Sweet Spot fam.